Hey, hi everyone. I am back with part two of Reading Confidence book by Roxy Nafousi. So we have talked about it earlier. We have gone through the first four steps to gain confidence. In this video particularly, we're gonna talk about the last four steps to gain confidence in our life. Let me take you to the step 5, which says that celebrate yourself. I think this might feel weird to many people that why should we celebrate ourselves? Uh, I think this is really crucial for our confidence that we accept ourselves. We should be at least self aware that what all my strengths are, what all my weaknesses are, and we should appreciate both and accept those. So if we are not accepting our strength and our flaws and we are not okay with it, we are not at peace with it, then it might affect our confidence. But there are many hurdles which we face. The reason why we don't celebrate ourselves, the top one reason which is mentioned in this book is that humility plays an important role. Humility is really beneficial for human being. It is a positive aspect of life, but the issue with humility arises when we take it to an extent. Few people, what they do, they downplay their strength and then they exaggerate the flaws they have just because they want to be perceived as a humble person. In this book, it has clearly mentioned that for us going to an extreme ends, which is being too humble that we downplay our weakness, or being too arrogant that we only talk about our strength. I think the balance should be in between. Roxy mentioned very well over here that positive humility means that we accept our strength and flaws, uh, but we don't feel that we are better than somebody else. So I think this is a really interesting point. And the next point, which is mentioned over here, is do hard things, try different things, find your passion, and don't be afraid, because she clearly says having courage does not mean that the fear is not present. Having courage means that fear is there, but despite of fear, we are still acting. We are still doing hard things. Like for some people, waking up at 6 a.m. would be a hard thing. For others, stepping into gym is a hard thing, because if you have to do it consistently, it takes discipline. So if you keep on consistently doing hard things in your life, those would be an example for yourself that yes, I woke up on time, I have taken care of my health, I have read my book, I have respected others, I was kind to others, I have taken care of my parents, I went to my job. So all these would be an example for yourself that you have done hard things which will boost your confidence exponentially. And I can vouch for this. I have continuously for 75 days, I have hit gym every single day, and it has helped me a lot. It has boosted my confidence in myself, and I have trusted myself more that if I have taken one decision, I was able to execute it. And that's how I have tested myself. I have an example in the past that even though if some situation arises in the future, I would be capable enough to take that decision and execute it because I have an example. So this is really important point, is to do hard things. So let's talk about the seventh point, which it says that be service to others. I think it was particularly more about being helpful to other people, being service to them. So let me explain how it relates to confidence. When you are being service to other, which means you are helpful, you are valued, and you are needed. So when you see that other people need you, they value you, they respect you, and you are serving them, will boost your confidence 100%, because every human being on this planet have that need to be valued, that yes, these people really want advice from me, they want a help from me, and the most important thing, that I am useful to them, I am in that position that I can help them. It can be anything. It can be like offering your books to needy, or picking up a grocery bag of your neighbors, or helping your parents. There was very interesting thing mentioned in this book is when you are service to yourself, that is also mean that you are being service to others as well. For example, if you are working on your passion, some aspect of your passion or purpose might contain that you need to help your customers or your clients. And when you are doing that process, you are being service to yourself and to the others. So even you are in any occupation, you're doing anything in your life, you are service to other. You just haven't noticed it till now. So I guess this is a really, really helpful point. This is really, really good point, I'll say. And the last point which we're going to talk about is show up as your best self. If you want to love yourself, you're gonna give what you really need. In turn, it's gonna help others as well. Because when you show up your best, others gonna feel your energy. They're gonna feel the difference in your voice tone. When you worked on your communication, how you are treating them, how kind you are, how you dressing up in a day, how you're showing up for others, how you're communicating, even all these information will boost your confidence, because when you are able to take care of yourself, you're feeding yourself well, you're going to gym, you're taking care of your strength, then coming back you are having your protein, you're taking care of your mind by reading the books, then you're taking care of your passion and purpose recording this video, and then you are being kind to others. When if anyone is at your doorstep, you're greeting them with the big smile. Having smile also mean that you are showing up as a best self, because you are positively impacting others. And being kind is also one of them. There was one specific point which is mentioned in this book was about social anxiety, wherein most of the people don't find comfortable going into the crowd or meeting new people. It has mentioned there that be kind to the strangers. If you feel social anxiety, be kind to them, because what will happen if you are being kind, you will receive a positive response from the other end, which will help you calm down your social anxiety and it'll eventually boost your confidence. What will happen? That would be an example that you are in control, and if any other situation arises, you can handle it perfectly. So I find this very fascinating. So I think this was all about this book, Confidence. I really, really enjoyed this book. I have read many, many books, but this book is a combination of 10 other books. And I can clearly vouch for it, because everything which is written over here is written from heart, and I can truly feel it. I would really want to meet Roxy, because I want to thank her in person for creating this book and changing my life. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.